The ES has been a favorite of mine ever since this current generation debuted for the 2019 model year. Simply put, this is Lexus at its best. And new for 2023 is this F-Sport handling trim with an updated interior, which makes this car even more appealing.
The central tenets of Lexus are best exemplified in one car, the ES. It became the luxury brand's second model when sales began in the fall of 1989. A V6-powered front-wheel drive sedan, sized smaller and priced more affordably than the LS flagship. It quickly became a benchmark of quality, and by 2002, the ES was the best-selling luxury car in the United States. This seventh-generation car debuted in 2018 and is now offered in a variety of flavors, including 4-cylinder V6 and gas-electric hybrid powertrains, an all-wheel drive option for the base engine, and some available F-Sport flair. This week, I'm driving the new for 2023 F-Sport handling trim of the ES Hybrid. Upgrades include Sport S, S Plus, and custom drive modes. But more importantly, a specifically tuned adaptive variable suspension with performance dampers. By independently controlling the damping force at each wheel, either automatically based upon the road and driving conditions or via the selected driving mode, AVS is the biggest get of the F-Sport handling package. Other goodies include active noise control to keep the cabin quiet, this cool sliding bezel instrument cluster, F-Sport specific bolstered front seats with heating and cooling, a heated leather steering wheel, leather trim shift knob, and aluminum trim, including the pedals. Combined with this red and black synthetic leather interior, this is an ES with a flair for the dramatic. There's an optional 17-speaker, 1800-watt Mark Levinson surround sound system, a large head-up display, and outside, these triple-beam LED headlights bring the bling to this ultrasonic blue example. MSRP, with every available option, is $56,200. Despite its appearance, this ES300H is not a performance hybrid. It's designed to sip gas, and that it does. Rated at 44 mpg in combined driving, with a mind-blowing 700-mile driving range. That's even better than that of a Toyota Prius. The high-voltage lithium-ion battery residing under the rear seats contributes 39 horsepower to the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, resulting in 215 horsepower in total and 163 pound-feet of torque. It takes 87 octane and works through an electronically controlled CVT that isn't offensive, and together with the paddle shifters in use, creates some racy sounds to match the F-Sport persona. The ride and handling characteristics are always Lexus appropriate, regardless of drive mode, but there's some legitimate chassis tuning here that makes the ES drive with a skilled purpose.
I really like this car. I mean, this is Lexus at its best. A quiet, comfortable, luxurious sedan with straightforward controls and a gorgeous ride. And it's made even better this year by the addition of this F-Sport handling trim and its adaptive suspension and the updated touchscreen. As for the hybrid powertrain itself, it's pretty darn good, though purists will probably want to stick with the V6 version of this same trim to avoid some of the less desirable aspects of the gas-electric setup.
A 0 to 60 time of 8.1 seconds isn't going to win many stoplight wars. The V6 can do it in 6.6, but I'm impressed with how often this ES can cruise around on electricity alone, as well as the well-managed hybrid system and how sitting in these sports seats is like getting a warm hug. The latest Toyota Lexus infotainment system is also on board. I've already experienced it in a number of previous test drives, and it's not bad.
Hey Lexus, directions to the State Museum?
A solid touchscreen with very good voice controls. Although it presents itself as a little too basic, there is wireless phone projection and a nicely placed and sized wireless charge pad. An interesting tidbit about the interior: the passenger and luggage volume of this 2023 ES is exactly the same as that of the original Lexus big car, the LS400 from over 30 years ago. Other notables include the center console bin that opens on both sides, the inclusion of real switchgear to control often used functions, cool welcome animations, and a smart key card that means you can leave this bulky key fob behind. Between the gas and hybrid models, the ES is offered in no less than 14 trim levels, ranging in price from about $43,000 to over $56,000. And this new F-Sport handling package, whether here on the hybrid or added to the V6-powered ES350, is definitely worth considering. This car's next redesign is anticipated in 2025. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.